Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon X, otherwise known as Mr. Lysander's Wild Ride. Our current objective is to find the elevator key, and legend has it that one of the top-ranking members of Team Flare has it in their possession, so let's see if we can find some.
You know, that sounds really convoluted. I think an easier plan would have been just for Lysander to lock them all in a safe, and then put it at the end of a corridor with, machine gun turrets. Because if he's trying to stall us so that he can activate his Planet Buster, I'm pretty sure that would work.
Yeah, who needs spinny panels on a maze when you have a gun?
Yeah, I bet the contractor for this place is just looking at Lysander going, "Are you sure you need 500 spinny panels?" Yes, they're completely important, trust me.
And make sure you're putting a vending machine which never gives you the order you want.
Truly, that is the most diabolical thing he's done all game. So now I'm gonna kick a dog in the face, as is par for the course.
Well, technically you body slammed a dog in the face, but tomato, tomato.
Yeah, either way, it's pretty cool, don't you think?
Oh, I'm completely dispensable.
I'm so glad they got models, as opposed to the gym leaders, the more important guys.
Oh yeah, priorities and whatnot.
No, you're not going to send me spitting. The panels already take care of that.
Now, you see, if you lose this battle, she's just going to punt you onto one of the panels and send you back to the start.
Ooh, that would be terrible. Don't do that.
I'm going to be using T-Zoc a lot throughout this part, so... Well, I don't really want to apologise, but I just thought I'd let you know in advance.
Well, I don't think they mind. Do you guys mind? Come on, this is T-Zoc we're talking about. He is the man.
When you call a Pokemon by its nickname for so long, you kind of forget its original name. Hawlucha. 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 Okay, we're cool.
Is that an echo? What? No, I just think, T-Zoc is totally one of the best Pokemon to run through, a bad guy's, office or fortress with. Because I imagine in real life, if we weren't constrained to the Pokemon turn-based battling, he'd just be bopping around beating the shit out of Team Flare guys before they even throw their Pokeballs. It'd be amazing.
We'd probably get, disqualified from every battle thereafter for actually attacking a trainer, but it would be pretty darn cool.
Oh no! You prevented the world from being blown up, but you hit another trainer in the face!
Oh god, did you see that awkward zombie strip?
I did see that. I saw that you linked me to that.
Oh my god. I can't actually discuss the contents of it, because it's kind of spoilers for this little arc here, but go check it out, awkwardzombie.com.
Thank you for that subtle plug. I really think Pyrex needs a haircut, don't you?
Well, more of an ear cut, really.
That's true. Do you think barbers take on that kind of job?
Well, if you can pay someone to create a maze with spinning tiles, I'm pretty sure you can get someone to groom a Pokemon.
Yeah, I have to admit the economy isn't that great, but there is jobs for practically anything, so...
If you can't find a job, just talk over video games and do it really poorly. That's what I do.
Look, I love this layout. Why the fuck is it laid out like this? It's so pointless.
Lysander's just laughing his ass off in his deep underground bunker/office.
He's got a wine glass full of fruit punch or something, because he's too weak sauce to actually drink the real stuff.
It's grape juice.
Yeah, he got censored by 4Kids, that's what happened.
I love it. I think it's Apollo Justice. The whole grape juice thing is actually grape juice. It wasn't censored or anything.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a play on the archetype.
Although, judging by what I said earlier about T-Zoc helping us, if T-Zoc was out, and you were using, Aegis Slash as, a sword and shield to also do the fighting yourself, that would be fucking great.
You may not know this, viewers, but one Mr. H-Dragon is a tremendous dork.
No, really? Are you just blowing their minds right now?
You want to be careful, because some of the mains in this place have access to Flamethrower, and I think we'll see one use it in a little bit.
Yep, that smells like a sword, alright.
Yeah, I can smell death approaching. Oh, there it is.
Hi, Death! Nobody found Magnetrix's body.
Which is kind of... I very nearly said we should put it on one of the spinning tiles. You know, send it back to the Poke Center the funny way.
They've got like a little door in the side of the wall and it just slides on in. Oh, well, here comes another one.
Professional commentators, completely respectful. Okay, let's hope high jump kick doesn't miss this time. In fact, you know what, let's just not use it at all.
Yeah, just go straight to the finisher. You know, it doesn't work like that in wrestling, but whatever. This is a real situation.
By God, it's super effective.
I mean, it's completely serious, as opposed to the fake world of professional wrestling. No, here we're trying to stop a madman from activating a Planet Buster. You know, it's completely serious and real.
No worries, honey, I got a new cheer for you. L to the O to the S-E-R. What does that spell? You are a loser!
I was tempted to say lover for a minute there just to throw you off. Go-goat milk.
Store-bought milk.
No, I believe you got this from a Hex Maniac selling it on the street.
Very good. You passed my test of paying attention to the playthrough you're covering.
My secret test that I just made up.
Green and purple, green and purple.
Did you really just reference Daily Dose?
Don't. Just don't.
I'm gonna put a link in the Skype window that says go back to V. Oh, these guys are so lame. T-Zog, just kick this person in the head. This is easy.
And this is not a double battle, why?
Yeah, it's weird. You know, you would think it would be a double battle. You know, like a 2-on-1 kind of thing. That would have been actually a little bit interesting, but they don't really do that.
Decisions like this just make it seem like they're kind of trying to pad out the game. That's probably just my cynical take on things, though.
I don't know. I actually kind of agree. Like, at this point, you know, having watched what comes up, there is a ton of fucking padding between the main plot points, you know, in terms of all of these battles that you're doing. So I actually do think it's padding.
Well, let's hope Anubis has a little bit better luck against this guy. Don't forget what I said about Flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Magnetrick managed to take out T-Zog, which is rare. A good thing he has that Ghost type for coverage, though.
I doubt that would do anything against Flamethrower, mate. Steel hates fire.
Well, yeah. I have observed reality enough to know this fact.
I'm trying to bait you into discussing competitive battling, because you always just trip up over yourself when you do.
Why do you do that, then?
Because I love seeing you suffer, just as much as you hate retakes.
Alright, who's up next?
Oh, there go the floor tiles.
Why can't you just throw, like, Fairy's Pokeball over the other trainer's head so when it comes out, it drops on them?
Oh dear. Ah, Drapion. I have not seen one of these guys in a long time. It kind of threw me for a second there, I do apologise. But, it's a Poison and Dark Pokemon. It's from Gen 4. It's large and in charge and very intimidating, so I can see why Team Flare would bust it out towards their end game, so to speak. I kind of wish it showed up more. But, you know, Lipards for everyone, I guess. Don't think you'll be using Psychic to exploit the poison weakness here. Go with ground-type attacks.
Well, Fairy seems to be doing a pretty good job by itself.
Well, in this take, yeah.
In this take, oh. I see.
Really should have brought Dugtrio with me. I don't know why. I think I was just in a rush to get this particular section over with.
Well, Dugtrio wouldn't be able to travel through this fortress because the floor isn't dirt.
How would Dugtrio even react to the spinning tiles?
That's true. It's like bobbing up and down as it spins, like all three heads.
No, the three heads get separated and the horrifying truth is revealed. It's just three Diglets.
Brother? Brother, where are you?
Once again, should have been a double battle. Just saying.
Isn't the same fucking Liepard. I'm pretty sure they just got like a litter of purloins for cheap and then just trained them up from there. You want to be a lieutenant at Team Flare? Here you go. It's a fucking purloin.
I hate Fake Out. I really do. It just ruins the flow, man. I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty weak. I think its main purpose is just to cause flinch, basically. And again, since it's turn-based, it doesn't really matter, because I can just select a move and do it again.
You'll notice I taught Sparky Grass Knot to cover its ground weakness.
I'm kind of surprised Raichu can learn Grass Knot. Like, how would it do it?
Through a TM, I suppose, mate.
Okay, sure!
That's usually how Pokemon learn moves.
Using its magic Raichu powers to do moves. Oh, cool. Bisharp. I didn't know she had one of these.
Well, you haven't actually played X, mate. There's a lot of stuff about this game you don't know. Hell, I could make shit up, and you'd probably believe me.
Oh yeah, try me. Okay, well, it doesn't work now, because I know you're gonna make something up.
You actually transform into Gary, and the rest of the game is pretty much a smell you later affair.
That's like the halfway point of Chrono Cross, isn't it?
Well, that was certainly a bow.
Yeah, that's a thing that just happened.
You like Bioshock a lot, don't you? Mostly for its Kamen Rider-esque design.
Yeah, it takes some influences from that. We've seen stuff like Kamen Rider Black in it mostly, and Black RX.
Otherwise known as Masked Rider in the Western Territories.
But we don't like to talk about Masked Rider, do we?
Ectophase activate?
I will fucking find you. You have no idea.
I know where you Skype.
You're on the interbutts, I'll find it.
Ah, so that little power plant arc is coming into effect, okay.
Oh, okay, so they actually went there for a good reason.
So did they store it in, like, an off-site server or something? How does this work? Obviously, I don't work in the electricity trade.
Yeah, I don't work with Team Flare either. I guess you would have an electrician go in there and go, look, man, these batteries, they're holding Pokemon souls. I'm not sure your warranty covers that.
Hold on to that thought. It may come into play later.
So basically, Team Flare is reassuring that we want to go and punch everyone in the kidneys.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Wee.
You know, they're pointless, but at least they're amusing. Also, the random teleporters.
I think the move to 3D just made these animations all the more hilarious.
That's true. I mean, you know, back then, obviously, it was a limitation of the console, but here, they're just great.
It's like you start spinning, and it doesn't fade out fast enough, so your trainer just ends up, like, facing a wall or something.
I wonder if they should make, like, an option in the future, like an item that lets you skip a trainer battle. I guess a bribe? I don't know how that would work.
I imagine that would greatly, like, throw off the pacing and, like, you know, scaling of battles and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true, I agree.
Like, if they gave you the option to, you know, actually get into a battle with regular trainers, most people would probably opt to skip that.
Why not? I think that should be an option.
Because then it turns into Paper Mario Sticker Star, and we go down a road I don't want to travel.
Yeah, maybe it's better if we don't talk about that.
Lucky shot, Golbat.
Too bad T-Saw can naturally purge poison from his body. I just made that up, and I'm pretty sure it's true.
No, I just checked the Kalosian Pokédex, and it's right there. Based on a Luchador, can purge poison from its own system.
Routinely fights vampires and zombies. Here are the list of the movies he's been in. Okay.
Wait a minute, last edited by The Helldragon.
What? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, just imagine if the Pokédex was like Wikipedia. Anyone could enter any kind of shit they wanted.
Now, I make that joke, but somebody else has actually had a Twitter account labeled The Helldragon. And, like, his last tweet, which was, like, a 2011, say, oh, hey, follow, my actual Twitter account for future updates. But we weren't the same guy. I guess they just train with particular types of Pokemon just to make sure everything's all organized and coordinated.
They seem to mostly use, like, poison and dark types, I've noticed, of which Toxicroak is both, incidentally.
I mean, it's good that they have variety, but then again, when you see the same guy like 10, 20 times, it starts to get into that Zubat Rattata territory, you know what I'm saying?
It's actually the same Pokemon, they just heal it up and pass it around.
I could totally believe that. Like, Team Flare would be so cheap as to do that.
In this economy, we all have to share the same Rattata.
It's the family hand-me-down Rattata.
It's level 100, it still can't beat a Pidgeotto.
It's got like a little beard and a cane, and you give it to like the new kid of the family. Oh, Rattata, good.
Well, I'm pleased that you went first for a change. Doubly pleased you didn't use Fake Out. That's not going to save you, though.
Nothing will save you from Fairy's wrath, the cruel god of Tom's team.
You know, you keep saying Fairy, and I think you're saying Fairy. A rare occasion when Helldragon's pronunciations don't kind of click with my hearing.
Well, you say things weird sometimes. Like, you keep saying evolution, evolution. So I always think you're referring to some sort of edgy form of evolution.
Or, you know, that one series with David Duchovny.
Evolution? That was a show?
It was a show? It was a cartoon, actually.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. I vaguely recall it, though.
Okay, we'll get back on topic in a second. This just needs to be addressed. It had kind of like a Jumanji cartoon series-esque thing where this one guy would, like, evolve into certain creatures each episode.
Manimal?
You say that with such unwavering stuff.
Because now I actually don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You'll have to link me that.
No, my Pokémon are with me. No, silly past, Tom. That was the wrong choice.
Who fucking cares what she says? Punch her in the face and let's get the key.
Why does it always have to devolve into violence, mate? Why can't it evolve into...
Because this person's an asshole! And her team is trying to blow up the entire world! I'm pretty sure it's okay to punch her in the face, guys!
You raise an excellent point, and I would like to subscribe to your newsletter.
I should start a newsletter. I don't know what the hell I would put in it. I would just like to have the status of having a newsletter.
The first article would be, "Don't make half-an-hour parts."
Using the same Houndoom. Again, it's that hand-me-down Team Flare Houndoom they're passing between each other. I should hit her with her own Houndoom. That would actually be pretty neat. Man, that music is getting old.
You don't enjoy the Team Flare battle theme? It's personally one of my favourites on the OS2.
Well, it's good, except when you hear it like 40 fucking times in a row, because that's all you're doing.
You think you know pain? I watch people stumble through the fucking game corner for an entire day. Do you know how much do is ingrained into my mind now? Okay,
fair enough. I have to admit, those kind of events on TPP, Twitch Plays Pokemon, can get grating after a bit. Oh my god, a different Pokemon! No, what are you doing? Go back! I don't feel prepared!
My mind literally cannot take this. I'm kind of projecting the picture of a Lipard on top of it.
Just wearing a Lipard mask. No, I am a Lipard.
Nice job, Weevil. Back to Gen 4 you go.
Honestly, keep forgetting that Sneasel and Weavile are part ice.
Yeah, I can see what you mean there. It looks more dark-type than anything. There's no kind of like blue or white-esque things on it to give you that. Well, I suppose Sneasel has white claws. That makes sense.
I suppose.
I kind of like this admin, I'm not going to lie, just because she's so dumbfounded when she loses.
Well, that's because she sucks, Tom.
True. Oh, finally.
Now kick her in the crotch. No, I don't care. Kick her in the crotch.
It was ineffective.
No, it would still be effective. You just have to aim it the right way. That's good. I'm gonna go feed you to the trash can over there, if you don't mind.
No, let's just put her in like a certain part of the maze where it kind of like loops indefinitely. Please, I just want a drink from the vending machine. It doesn't have anything you like.
Yeah. Just put her in like a part of the dungeon with the 4 spinny tiles that go in a circle, and she's trapped there for like all eternity because they won't let her off.
Side note, it was kind of cruel of Lysander to send the girls into the Frost Cavern wearing the shit that they do. And yes, I know they're not admins, I can just never remember their name, honestly.
And I believe that's all of the elevator keys.
Well, there was only one, mate. It was only you who said they were plural.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Did you know that Helldragon does commentary on games he knows nothing about?
Did you know that Tom is a closet mumbler and also he's an asshole?
Closet mumbler? I'm proud, mate.
Well, that would fall within your purview, wouldn't it?
Oh, hey, it's that giant dude we saw outside the power plant. I was wondering when the game was just going to drop him haphazardly back into the plot.
Yeah, Lysander probably didn't catch him. The guy just stepped on one of the swirly tiles that just directed him right to the cell.
How very convenient. Oh, get ready for plot, lore, mythos.
Narrative storytelling.
I mean, we had a bunch of this, from like Gen 4 and such, and we had proper cutscenes and the like from Gen 5 onwards, but it's still a bit jarring to see it switch to a completely different kind of animation style.
That's true, it's like really serious too, which is odd for Pokemon.
What's a Magnemite gonna do in a war zone?
I'm helping!
Yeah, beloved Pokemon, and then there's a bomb in snow.
Yeah, you joke, but Magnemite, once he evolves into the mighty Magnezone, turns the tide of the war.
What's the potpourri in this box? I mean, it's got a flower on the front.
Yeah, that potpourri is the Pokemon that he was spending time with.
Oh.
Yes, it got bad and you didn't realize it. Shame on you.
Well, Pokemon, you're just throwing out curveballs left, right, and okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, so I love this. He builds this machine to bring his Pokemon friend back to life, but it's not like a working model like you would make as fast as possible by yourself to get the job done. No, it's a super pointlessly tall, curvy Final Fantasy kind of structure, and he did it all by himself.
I'm pretty sure I saw a structure like this in Alchemoth in Xenoblade.
Final Fantasy IX, what are you doing here?
And then this guy here, he decides to go all War Doctor and be all like, Pokemon humans, I pass judgment on you all and I have decreed no more. Go Planet Buster!
Good thing I have a giant audacious gun for this very task.
Also, luckily, I have programmed it not to hit me when the beam comes crashing down. Sir, we didn't actually perfect that part. Yep.
It's come down. Fuck!
That's what you get for firing laser flowers.
So, let's see if this is super effective against the planet.
What typing do you think Earth has? Like ground and water?
Ground and water, grass and water I think would fit, yeah. Well, that just puts a downer on Bingo Week, doesn't it? Bingo is cancelled.
Forever. And, naturally, his Pokemon is just kind of sickened by what its master had to do to end things. Granted, there really wasn't any other, thing he could have done. Sometimes a guy has to turn evil to get shit done.
Sometimes a guy has to pull out his giant planet buster. Yeah, because that happens all the time.
So basically, the man committed genocide and didn't even end up with the thing he wanted.
Yeah, that's good. I guess they just divorced there. I guess that's what happens when your friend pulls out his giant planet buster.
And that's why there are standing stones on the way to Geosenge. They were erected in memory of Pokemon that fell in the war.
I'm pretty sure we could push Lysander into the electric bars and just end this right here and now.
Well, have you seen his hair? He's probably taken one too many shocks already. He's kind of like grounded to it now.
Now, this guy here that they captured, his name is AZ. But every time I read that, I think it's the abbreviation to Arizona. So I've been calling him Arizona in my head.
Oh, he comes from Unova. That explains everything.
And yet it explains nothing.
Also, I'd like to point out the fact that Lysander's like, oh, he has the same name as a king who ruled 3,000 years ago. Do you think maybe he's the same guy?
I don't know, because you can't exactly pull out that argument with George, right? His name is the same as King George! It's the same guy!
How many people do you know named after a state?
Let's see, Arizona. Well, there's Indiana Jones. That's close, I guess.
That's true.
They're gonna start a ridiculous air club when the world ends.
And there will be no one left to judge them, for it will all be Team Flare.
I'm the president and a member. So I really don't get what Lysander is trying to do here. You think he would just turn on the gun now, but he's gonna let you decide what happens, apparently.
You thought you'd get out of this base without facing down a wacky evil scientist? You thought wrong.
Yeah, I'm not threatened by this guy at all. He just looks completely freaking ridiculous. I'm sorry.
He reminds me of the guy who played Eggman in the live-action Sonic movie.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see where you're going with that.
Complete with the orgasmic reaction to getting a Chaos Emerald.
Now, interesting fact here. Apparently in order to get a Crobat, you have to level up your Golbat and have a high friendship with it. So I guess that signifies that even Team Flare, stupid and terrible a team as they are, can care about their Pokemon.
Either that or he bought it on the black market.
And I agree, that's probably what happened.
One down.
My Crobat was made in China. See, that's how you can tell it's got a mark.
Just goes to show, guys, you can love your Pokemon all you like, but if they can't fight, they ain't worthwhile.
Yes, just like real friendships. Tom, will you fight my enemies for me? No? Then we are not friends!
Been a while since I've seen Malamar. I actually get to use that statement this time.
Yeah, are you gonna bring back Malamar anytime soon?
I don't know, well, Ursula, I should say, kinda served its purpose.
I don't know, I think Ursula would be a pretty cool Pokemon to take to the Elite Four. So, since this may be the last time we've seen a Malamar, have we made all the Ursula jokes we can make?
I think Sparky here is a poor unfortunate soul.
There we go, quota fulfilled! See you next part! End the commentary right there, it's over.
I'm going to exploit one of its weaknesses here by using a Fairy-type move against it.
Wait, you taught Gengar a fairy move? That's kind of out of nowhere.
The HFC chat is filled with Poké-nerds, okay? I'm talking about the Skype chat here. They know a thing or two.
That's true. They've definitely been helpful with all sort of things Pokemon related for HFC.
I kind of like run past certain questions and whatnot before we record parts so I don't end up looking like a dumb.
Well, I'm not sure if that's entirely successful, but...
Payback is one hell of a nasty move. You want to watch out for this.
Yeah, Payback's a bitch, don't you think?
Very nice.
Come on, I had to. It was perfect. I have to ask, though, what is that, like, yellow Cheerio that Mega Gengar has going on?
I think it's like some kind of chakra. I ain't even gonna look at you. Just take the money and go.
Take the money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You may have beaten me, but can you destroy a gun?
The rarest Pokemon.
Flattery's not gonna get you anywhere. Just let me turn off the machine.
Yes, we know this. We sat through that cutscene.
Well, I wasn't there, okay? I was getting a coffee.
Ugh. Definitely not a trap. Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just gonna spoil this. It doesn't really matter which button you press. The story ain't gonna, like, split into a divergent timeline or something.
Yeah, that would be interesting and fun.
Instead, I'm gonna go with the colour I prefer, red.
Yeah, red seems like the Team Flare thing to do. Are you sympathizing with these guys?
Are you a red?
Are you a red or blue? Are you democracy or anarchy? For you!
For you.
See, it basically doesn't matter anyway, so why didn't we beat this guy up yet?
Now watch as I destroy the entire world.
Oh yeah, that's totally a fun thing to do with your friends.
Live from Geosenge, the end of the world. For a brief moment in time, its tourism rates skyrocket.
No, I have to admit, first time I watched this, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, we're so fucked, aren't we?
Is this some, like, new ice cream stand? The residents of Geosenge wonder?
They're adding more rocks to the town, thanks, dude. Oh, we're so fucking boned.
And it opens up like a flower of death.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they were going for here. Yeah, I swear to God, if you take this out of context, it sort of does look like something that would pop up in Final Fantasy 7 or 8. Destruction of the world in about an hour. Well, I'm moving. How about you?
Yeah, let's go see if Santaloon has any vacancies.
You guys don't have a planet buster in the middle, do you? Well, no. Okay, sounds good.
Guys, you really could have made some destroyed house models. Instead, you just tipped them on their side like a child playing with its toys.
Even destruction Geosenge gets wrong.
Yeah, except Team Flare.
'Cause the gun won't aim for them at all. No.
See, Zero Sick over here, he's kind of down with Lysander's plans. He doesn't question his boss.
I like how he contributes it to science as opposed to the mystic fucking planet buster.
Yeah, it's powered by legendary Pokémon and Pokémon power itself.
Yeah, it's not really science, dude.
Again, it's just more super nerd propaganda.
Like how the planet buster's out, it's about to fire, but you're gonna run back to the Pokemon Center so you can end the part.
Well, there's no ticking timer, so I'm just gonna take my sweet time getting to Geosenge.
That's true. Oh, you bet Link. You bet he wished he would have had something like that, but nope, 3 days, that's all you get.
I'm not even gonna use the run button, I'm just gonna casually stroll.
Hi, Nurse Joy, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine, how are you? Oh, yeah, so, if the world were to end tomorrow, do you have any regrets? Just as a hypothetical question.
Oh, hang on, there's a call coming in from the Geosenge Pokemon Center. Holy shit! Holy shit!
I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm just gonna say goodbye to all these Pokemon, just in case we have to, do some kind of suicide mission to take out the ultimate weapon.
Why aren't you bringing the T-Rex with you into this final mission? He would be perfect!
Because he is not ready yet, Helldragon.
But will he be ready?
Probably not, I'm gonna be honest.
Fucking do it instead.
Okay. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Join us next time for the countdown to destruction. See you then.